Hi Pisces, happy birthday. I have a birthday reading for you. We're just going to see what comes out as an overall energy and then we'll go from there. Of course, we'll use the tarot to clarify. All right. The constellation of isolation on the bottom feels a little bit hermit-like. Probably a good thing to do before your birthday. Oh, this is really beautiful. There is one who watches over you. 33 on the clock, 44 on the card. I feel like doubles are going to be really important for you. There's one who watches over you. This feels like the current energy of the message. It doesn't feel, of course, like the challenge, which is usually what comes out first. So I feel like this is a special birthday message from most likely your guides. Okay. Six of Cups, one of my favorite cards of all time. This is a message really from your guides to let you know. Ace of Cups on the bottom, 122 on the clock, lots of doubles, lots of synchronicities. This feels like an upgrade. This feels like a karmic completion and an upgrade of some sort. What else about this one, Spirit? This is so interesting. So many cards want to come out. What is this? Let's go ahead. Interesting. Emperor on the bottom. We're going to go ahead and look and see what is currently hidden. What's going on in the background. What's going on in the background, Spirit? Okay. Interesting. Battle and upheaval. This feels like a big change. What is this battle? This is coming out kind of slow and a little coded. Oh, wow. Okay, battle, upheaval, the Tower, and the Four of Cups. With the Three of Swords on the bottom. This really feels like a recent culmination of all the challenges that you've been through. But why right now? Let's look at what you can learn currently. This is it's a little bit of a challenging reading. I thought it was going to be a fun birthday reading. Let's see, maybe it'll turn itself around. I can only take what's coming out though. I can't just read for love or for career or I just have to take the messages I'm being given. You have success and truth in the reverse. I feel like you have learned a lot of hard truths recently in the past couple years. And even as challenging as it's been, Spirit has really been working on the other side to help, to smooth things over, to bring new opportunities, to turn your awareness from what may have been lost to what may still grow. What else can be learned here, Spirit? What do we have to learn after all of this challenge? The Four of Wands. Where your happiness is. What is the truth of that? What is success to you? Ooh, the Empress. This is feeling better. What do you want to create? What do you want to give birth to? What is it that cultivates a successful life for you? It seems like all of this challenge, I'm just going to say, it looks like the past couple of years may have been really challenging. It may have been more than that. However, it looks like that challenge, that upheaval, that tower moment was really setting the stage for, I'm hearing early entry. What is that? Okay, so what I'm hearing and seeing is I'm seeing a concert. This is interesting. And you're getting early entry because you've been to so many before. You know what is going to make a great night for you. But this is in terms of your life. This is really interesting. It's like this challenge came either early on in your life, early on in the relationship, early on in the business, so that you can redirect what the truth is to you, what success is to you, and what exactly that means. Okay, beautiful. I'm being asked to move on. So where can you find support? Okay, here we go. This is feeling better. This was, I just want to send you a big hug because if you have went through this challenge here, that was really rough. I could feel a little bit of it, and it's hard to take your eyes from that which is lost, that which is the challenge, to the possibilities or what could be, but Spirit's really trying to get you to do that here. Okay, so where can you find support? Restore and replenish. 38. This to me feels like a Four of Swords. So where can you find support? It's the idea of pratyahara, or sense withdrawal, to bring your awareness from outside of yourself to inside of yourself. There's something here. Okay, so I'm being asked to give you this quick lesson, which it somewhat fits here, but I'm just going to do as I'm told. Ace of Wands on the bottom. A passionate new start is coming. So one thing I know about consciousness is when we are born, our consciousness is mostly, we focus on our inner life, what is inside of us. And at about the age we start to go to school full time, somewhere between 5, 6, 7, 8, our attention turns from what is outside of us. Instead, that is now the most important. Our outer life becomes more important than our inner life. This makes sense. This is about going back to your inner life, because it seems like somewhere around here, you really started to double down on your outer life, right? And the problem with that is sometimes the things we want line up with societal expectations and not exactly what comes from the yearning in your heart. So it seems like these challenges came in to help you redefine your truth and what success is to you, and Spirit's advice and where you can find support for this fresh new start that is coming up, that is available, is to go inward and remember that the inner life is the holy life. The inner life is the spiritual life. So what is true to you on the inside? Okay, I'm hearing that's enough. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and clarify this restore and replenish, where support can be found. The Queen of Coins. Yeah, and this is about taking care of others, but this is mostly here, especially with the green on green. This is taking care of yourself in a really practical way, in the everyday. Part of me taking care of myself is making sure that I have time for the spiritual practices that I need, and also to find inspiration. So I'm feeling like if you've lost some inspiration after all of this challenge, make sure that you're filled up, right? You're filling from your own well type of thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at advice. Any advice from Spirit? We'll also look at what can help you the most currently, and then if there's anything you can let go of. Your environment, everything has, and nature, this is exactly what I was just feeling. So everything has this kind of deep green monotone effect going on. And for me as a reader, that is of spiritual significance to me. There's something going on here with, well, this is exactly basically moving between the third and the fourth chakra. It seems like for a while, your intention was to build toward this persona that somehow was challenged, but the challenge was brought in by Spirit so you can cut to the truth, so you could see what it is you really, really want. And there's something about not only, this is interesting, look, they're both 44. There's either, or maybe both, 11:22 on the clock, interesting, that your environment is possibly affecting you adversely, but also on the other side of that, make sure your environment at home is a reflection of essentially your inner life. Oh, this is really interesting. This is the idea of moving from the perception of others to the perception of the self. Yes, okay, let's see. What can we let go of? Let's see if there's anything, these wanted to come out. Communication, interesting. Challenging you in the moment, Pisces. What can we let go of? Boundaries. I just gave this lecture earlier today about the idea of your life's work, your dharmic path. And during my meditation prior, the image of this octopus came in, going from one tank to another. And there was these tubes in between the tank, and the octopus was, allowing himself to take the shape of the tubes to get to the other place. But generally, that's cool, that's amazing, love it. However, the message was the poor lack of boundaries, the lack of direction and the lack of boundaries created essentially this person's challenge. They kept trying to live a life that somebody else wanted for them. And Spirit is saying right now, for the reflection, as you come back to the, that place in your natal chart to where you were born, start to reflect on what it is you really, really want, and let your inner world be reflected in your outer world and not vice versa. Okay, so let's get any last advice and we'll wrap it up, Pisces. I hope this was helpful for you. I love to hear your comments below, even if you just want some clarification. I wonder what fell. Oh, this is beautiful though. Opportunity on the bottom. I feel like this new opportunity is coming, and what Spirit is really, really saying is don't start the new opportunity out on your old wishes, right? Change and solitude. This wraps it up so perfectly, right? This solitude is basically this kind of Four of Swords feeling. This idea of pull back, get to know your own energy so well that when this change comes, this new opportunity, you build it upon what success looks like for you personally. I hope this was helpful, Pisces. Happy birthday. Love y'all so much.